What's up, guys? We're gonna roll beats. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make some happy, uplifting melodies / beat. Let's get started. We're gonna be starting with this pluck. I just felt like that's the best sound to use for something happy. So let's grab in a scale real quick. We can use a major, but I feel like most people aren't used to working there, so we'll just use like a regular. We'll just like a C minor, okay? Because the C minor and C major share the same notes. You just got to go up 3. So if you start at C here, you just go up 3, 1, 2, 3. You hit the major scale, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. So we'll start with the minor. So all we need to do is just find a bass line. The best way to do this, I'm gonna actually go a little bit lower. Just make a chord and then just pull the notes over. If you really want to cheat, right? Let's actually add some rhythm to this. And then I'm gonna do this. So we can just have like a simple bass line. This is like generic, right? You don't have to use this, but I'm gonna just do this because it's easy. So if you like something like that, use it. Or if you want to use some of these other notes. That sounds a little bit more bright to me, so I'm gonna use that. I'm actually make these a little bit smaller, I feel like. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in because I know this is real small. So all we need to do from here is just make chords on top of these notes. So you can see C and C are the same. So we only need these, right? So you could just pull them up like this, pull this up and use sevenths. So basically you want 4 notes put at the same time. And you can kind of adjust things if you want. And then we'll just copy this, whatever we do over here. So I'm gonna delete this note. Well, actually, let's copy this and pull it up. Let's make a chord up. Make another chord up, and then I'm gonna pull this over. I kind of want to try. So I want to go for more of like a soul vibe though. Can't tell if this sounded good or not. It doesn't sound bad. Okay, I'm gonna roll with that. It doesn't sound bad, so I'm gonna use it, okay? And then we could just finish it like this. So that'll be like our chords. You don't gotta do all that. I know this might confuse people, like using a note that's outside the scale. Short way of explaining it. You could use whatever note you want to use, okay? As long as it sounds good. Simple as that. But yeah, we ended up using a note outside the scale. That's fine. And then we just add some notes up top. So we can just copy our C. 1, 2. Let's make a chord from here and then just spread them across. Yeah, we'll just leave it there, whatever. And this will be our melody. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's it. We don't need variation. It's all good. That's our first melody. Let's go ahead and start with the counter or top melody. Now we're gonna go ahead and add our lead. I feel like we should probably add this in. So this is our lead here. Okay, I don't know why this is like this. Okay, so let's go in here and we can just start on the root. And if you want to cheat, I'm just give you a cheat code. Just take this, pull it up, and then now you know you just need to get here, and then you can kind of land wherever. Okay, you really want to cheat it. So I'm gonna just kind of obviously use my ear here, so I might be a little quiet. So if you're following along, just kind of do what you think it sounds good. Let's do a flam. just copy this. Maybe this is a good spot. Let's just see how this sounds. So if you look at this here, this is the start of a minor chord, because there's 2 spaces down here and 3, so we can use this to finish it. Probably stop it a little bit right here. This should be fine. Let's see. All right, and then we'll go into the second phase where you could just copy it, but we already did that with the first one. So me just thinking this, I'm like, okay, let's probably do a little bit more. I'm gonna just kind of listen, and I probably want this to offset. So instead of starting right here, like start right here. Let's do some flams though, like because the melody I'm kind of thinking in my head is something like. Wait. Okay, there it is. Let's pull this down. All right, there we go. I was hearing this one in my head, but it was just off because the timing. And then this is where we have this here, or actually, let me see. Nah, we'll keep this and just repeat it. Let's not make it difficult. Oops. Boom. And then we'll zoom in and just. Okay, so that is our counter, and you know, it took a little while to get there, but it is what it is, you know, just how it is. So you could put these on bar and just have them repeat, and I don't know why mine isn't. There it is. All right, so now we're almost done with the melody. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up with the bass line and this little sound here. Now we're gonna go ahead and get the last parts done for the melody. So we got this little sound. I just thought it was cool for this type beat, I guess. So let's go in here, and I'm really thinking like something like that. So maybe like, and then we can offset it a little bit. We can just change up the notes so they're not perfect, and then let's put this on C. Nah, wait. I want a little swing in there. And then, yeah, we'll just copy that over. You know, nothing crazy, just, you know, a little basic thing. And then we got boo bass. So we're just going to use this. And remember our bass line. So C, F, G, and then back to C. So simply, let's do F right here. I kind of want like a bounce, like something like that. And then with the bass line, you can kind of, I hope I'm zoomed in enough. Let me make sure. So with the bass line, and this won't be exact because it doesn't work this way technically, but this is like on the beat. So if you want to add a little swing, you can put stuff in between. And this is to be safe, right? So this is not, you could do whatever you want if you know what you're doing, but if you want to be safe and not mess up the rhythm, basically if you want to like hold Alt and Shift, you could shift them over and this will add a little swing. Now, if you really want to be exact, you would go to like 1/6 or 1/14, and then you can be exact, but I just like humanizing it. So I don't even know which grid I was. There it is. And yeah, so basically what I'm gonna do is take anything in between here, okay, and then you could just offset it. So I'm gonna do it to this note, just add a little swing. And then this one I'm gonna do the same thing, but not too much. You see how even if we add a swing here, well, not a swing, but if we add some swing to it, it sounds a little off. That's why you got to be careful. Right, like that tad bit sounds fine. And then we'll add a second one because we don't want it to be too basic. So we'll just do like, I don't know, let's. And we'll copy it over, and I'll play it one time through so you can hear it. Okay, let's play it. Okay, wait, I want to do something. I want to slow this one up, so let's do something like this. And then I wonder if we could maybe cheat it. Just let's see. I'm gonna add a little swing to this C right here, just a little, because I feel like it's. Okay, I think that's good. We spent enough time on this, so this should be easy. I know we got a lot of drums here, but we're gonna keep this real simple and fast. So let's go ahead and finish this up with the drum. So for this beat, we're not gonna use the typical trap drums necessarily. We're gonna kind of go with a different style, but it's easy. We're in halftime, so this should be pretty easy. And we'll just put this on the bar, and all we need to do is just we only need to do like a little section. So I will zoom in so you can see, because it'll obviously be super small. And then I'm going to just mute some of these things so we can just kind of hear what's going on. So I'm gonna just add stuff in. Now the timing's gonna be off because you're probably used to something like this. Try to get this right. Well, I guess but if we did it to 160, 1 second, right? You're probably used to like something like this. Right, like a beat like that, but we're in halftime, so it's gonna be a little different in terms of visually. Okay, so let's just get this over with. I think we could do. You really can't do anything wrong when you're in halftime because it's so little to mess up on. So you could just kind of just really put anything anywhere if you really wanted to. I hope y'all are able to see this, but let's here. I'm gonna do a little this, just I kind of like that. All right. So now we got that done. We'll just add in this So actually, instead of going right here, so it'd be like your, we'll actually offset it. So we'll go right here and then we can land here. Just for a different rhythm. So it's not like, you know, like a typical trap or whatever. Put these on bar and our beat, our little happy melody is done. So I'll play it once or twice through. It's really, you know, it'll be repetitive because we didn't add a variation like that, but here we are. And I'll probably just mess around a little bit, but Alright, and that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.